A very good morning to each and everyone. How are you all doing?
Good, ma'am.
Okay, very good. My dear students, are you ready with your literature textbook?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Please take page number 14. Page number 14.
Yes,
1,
ma'am.
4. Today we are going to revise lesson number 3.
Chamber flower.
Lesson number 3, the champa flower. Okay. Do you recollect the champa flower? How does it appear? How does it appear? Can anybody describe the champa flower to me?
Ma'am, page number
14. Anunaya, unmute your device and describe the champa flower for me. For all of us here, come on.
What, ma'am?
Describe or tell me about the champa flower. Come on. What does it look like?
Look like that chamba flower look like
Looks like this. Can you see the shared screen?
yes, ma'am.
Which flower is this?
Chamba flower.
This is the champa flower. Okay, so when I ask you to describe the champa flower, you need to tell me how it looks. How it appears means how it looks. So you can say that it's a white colored flower with shades of yellow and red in between. Okay,
Yeah, ma'am. Okay,
come on, say Anunaya.
yes, ma'am.
Try to speak in your own words. It is a white colored flower.
It is a white color flower.
Colored. White colored flower.
White colored flower.
Not flower. Flower.
Flower.
With shades of
with shades
yellow and red in between.
of yellow and red.
In between. See, white, yellow, and red. Did everybody notice all the three colors?
Yes. White, ma'am.
And tell me, how many petals does one champa flower have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, yes. The champa flower has 5 petals.
Petals in one
See?
flower.
Keep your devices muted. Otherwise, everybody will not be able to hear. Okay? Petal, this white color thing of a part of a flower is called its petals. P-E-T-A-L-S. Petals. Repeat.
Petals.
Petals, yes. So how many petals does the champa flower have?
5 petals.
5 petals. Okay. What color are they? White in color with shades of
yellow and red.
very good. In the middle or in the middle. In the middle. Okay. Yes, very good. Now, do you recollect the poet of this beautiful poem?
Yes.
Who's that?
Rabindranath Tagore.
Good.
Tagore.
Why is everybody answering together? Please avoid doing that.
Okay, ma'am.
Come on. Good. The poet of this beautiful poem, The Champa Flower, is the very famous, well-known poet and writer, Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore. Okay. Now, Rabindranath Tagore was given a title for his immense contribution towards literature. Do you remember the title that was given to Rabindranath Tagore? I have explained this many times during the lesson explanation. What is the title? Yes, what is it?
Bengal, Hindi.
No, Serafina. Think and give me the answer. Bengali, Hindi and all other languages. What is the title that was given to Rabindranath Tagore for his contribution towards literature? Title. See, you must have heard Mahatma Gandhi, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and so on. See, these people are given or they are respected by giving a title to them for their contribution towards whichever field they have worked in. Similarly, Rabindranath Tagore also was awarded with a title for his contribution towards literature. What is that title? There is one word which is added to his name. Do you remember? Yes, somebody is saying the answer. Be confident. Don't bother about going wrong. Sorry? It's not just Guru. Gurudev. Gurudev.
Gurudev.
Yes. Are you able to recollect now?
Yes, ma'am.
What is his complete name? When we refer to Rabindranath Tagore, we must use the word Gurudev.
Dev.
Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. Okay. Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore is the poet of this beautiful poem, The Champa Flower. The Champa Flower. Okay. Rabindranath Tagore was born on 7th May 1861. Mute. 7th May 1861 at Kolkata. At Kolkata. The earlier name was Calcutta. Presently it is named Kolkata. And he passed away or he died on 7th August 1941 at 80 years of age. He was a very famous writer and painter. And as Serafina was trying to say, he has contributed to literature in 3 main languages, which are Bengali, Hindi, and English. Bengali, Hindi, and English. Some of his well-known, very famous works are Gitanjali, Jana Gana Mana. What is Jana Gana Mana?
Our
National anthem. Yes. And Amar Shonar Bangla. Amar Shonar Bangla. Okay. And for his immense contribution towards literature, Rabindranath Tagore was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. This is the highest prize that is awarded to any particular individual for their contribution in literature. What is that? Or in any other field. Highest prize. What is the name of the prize?
Nobel
Prize in Literature. Nobel Prize in Literature. Okay, let me stop sharing. So, we have tried to recollect the basic details about the poem. Are you able to recollect now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? All of you? Okay, very good. Now, keep your devices muted. Niranjan, unmute and read the first stanza of the poem. Come on. Niranjan. Others mute.
Supposing I become a chamber flower just for fun and grew on a branch high up that tree in the wind with love and dance to the newly budded leaves. Would you know me, mother?
Okay. Continue.
You would go, baby. What are you? And I should laugh to myself and keep quiet.
No, it's not quite. Quite quiet. Yet, quite quiet. The pronunciation is different for both the words. They sound similar, I agree to it. But the pronunciation is slightly different. Quite, quiet. The meanings are completely different. What is the meaning of quiet? Q-U-I-T-E. Quiet. What is the meaning of quiet? Almost. And what is the meaning of quiet?
Noisy. Noisy.
Quiet.
Shut up.
Silent. Silent.
Silent.
Quiet means silent without making any sound.
Sound.
Okay, very good. So in the first stanza of the poem, we come to know that the child is imagining. The child is imagining that he is a champa flower. And where does he intend to grow? On a branch of the tree which is high up. On a branch of a tree that is high up. And what does he want to do there?
Want to laugh.
He wants to shake in the
Shake
wind with laughter.
Laugh.
With laughter and dance upon the
newly
Janita, mute your device, please. And dance upon the newly budded leaves. He wants to shake in the wind with laughter and dance upon the newly budded leaves. Okay, at that time, all this is happening in the child's imagination. So does his mother know anything about it?
No.
Does his mother know anything about it?
No.
No,
No.
she doesn't know anything about it. This is happening only in the child's imagination. At that time, the child is thinking, his mother would be looking out here and there for her child and she would call, "Baby, where are you?" At that time, will the child reply or respond? No, he will keep quiet. He would laugh to himself, but keep quiet. He would keep almost very silent. Q-U-I-T-E, quiet means almost. Q-U-I-E-T, quiet means silent. Silent. Okay? Okay, fine. Now, Niharika, unmute and read from I should
I should slyly open my petals.
slyly.
I should slyly open my petals and watch you at your work.
Mm.
And after you bath with wet hair spread on your shoulders,
You walked through
walk through the shadow of the champa tree.
to the little coat.
You coat where you say your prayers.
Mm.
You would
Notice
notice the scent of the flower, but not know
not
know that it
came from me. It came from me.
it came from me.
Mm.
When after the midday meal, you sat at the window reading Ramayana, and the tree's shadow fell over your hair and your lap.
Mm.
And
I should
I should fling my wee
little shadow.
in the page of your book.
Mm.
You were reading.
Reading. Okay, very good. Niharika, thank you. Now, in this next two stanzas, we come to know that the child wants to slyly open his petals and watch his mother at work. Whom does he want to watch? He wants to watch his mother at her work. He wants to slyly open his petals. What is the meaning of slyly? Slyly.
Secretively.
Secretively. Very good. Slyly means secretively, without letting his mother know about it. He wants to keep it a secret, and secretively he wants to open his petals to watch his mother at her work. Okay. Now, this next situation is after her bath. After her bath, the child's mother, with wet hair spread on her shoulders, she would walk through the shadow of the champa tree. She would walk through the shadow of the champa tree. Where is the champa tree growing? In which part of the house? What is the name of that part? Court. Very good. A court is an area which can either be in front of the house or behind the house, where we can grow trees or plants. And this champa tree in the child's house is also in the courtyard. So in the afternoon, with wet hair spread on her shoulders, the mother goes through the shadow of the champa tree to the court, where she says her prayers. What does the child's mother do in the court? Why does she go there?
Prayer.
To say her prayers. Very good. To say her prayers.
Yes.
At that time, the child is thinking, would you notice the scent of the flower? Would you notice the scent? What is the meaning of scent? The sweet smell or fragrance. Scent means the sweet smell or fragrance of the flower. The child is asking, my mother, would you notice the scent or the sweet fragrance of the flower? And would you be able to understand that it is coming from your dear little son? Would the mother be able to understand that?
No.
No. Why? Why?
That is
Yeah, why? Because she doesn't know that her son is a champa flower. Does she know?
No.
No, this is happening only in the child's imagination. He is imagining and thinking about it.
Yes,
Okay. Now, after that, after her midday meal, what is another word for midday meal? Which meal do we have at midday? Lunch. Very good. When after her midday meal, mother sits at the window or near the window. Which book does she read? Reading the Ramayana. Reading the Ramayana. And the tree shadow fell over her hair and her lap. At that time, what does the child want to do? He wants to fling. Fling. What is the meaning of fling? To throw something across. To throw something across. What does he want to fling? What does the child want to fling? Little shadow. Where? Very good. On to the page of the Ramayana where his mother is reading. Where his mother is reading. Okay. But will the mother be able to understand that the shadow of his is of her own little child?
No.
She know? No. Okay. Parvana, continue reading the last stanza. When in the evening? From there. When in the evening?
You went to the cow shed with a lightning lamp in your hand.
I should suddenly
drop onto the earth again and be your own baby once more and beg you to tell me a story. Where have you been, you naughty child?
Parvana, you need to stop in between. You are reading, right? So you need to read the way it should be read.
Where have you been, you naughty child? I won't tell you, mother.
That's what
you
and I would.
say then.
Okay, good. Parvana, try to keep in mind that you need to take a pause in between, especially when you come across a punctuation mark, comma, full stop, inverted comma, whatever, punctuation mark. Pause there and then start reading again. Okay, Parvana? Otherwise, you are reading well. Only that part is something that I noticed which you need to correct yourself on. Okay? Yeah. Thank you, my dear. So in the evening, mother walks towards the cow shed. What does she have in her hand? A lighted lamp. Yes, very good.
lamp.
Mother has a lighted lamp in her hand. And at that time, what does the child want to do? He wants to suddenly drop onto the earth.
To the
And
earth.
he wants to be his mother's little baby once again. And what would the child beg his mother to do?
Tell me
Tell me a story.
Yeah, tell him a story, not me. Tell him a story.
Tell him a story.
Tell him a story.
Tell him
And
a story.
mother would ask, where have you been, you naughty child? She would ask when she sees her son in the evening, she would definitely ask, where have you been, you naughty child? Would the child tell her what she had been doing throughout the day? No, because did all that happen in real life?
No.
No,
It's
not at all. It
imagined.
was happening only in the, okay, only in the child's imagination. Only in the child's imagination. Okay, very good. Now, are you able to remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes,
It's time to discuss the exercises. Before
Okay,
that, I
ma'am.
want to see what all work you have done. So please show me.
Okay, ma'am.
Avantika and Anamika are ready with their books to show. Good. What about the others? Okay, Pranav, very good. Nora is opening her book. Rida Mehreen, beautiful handwriting. Well done. Ramin, yes. Today Ramin has done his work. Very good, Ramin. Keep it up. Wonderful. Try to do this regularly, okay?
Ma'am.
Ramin,
Anita.
yes, will you? Yes or no? Aiden Rojo, very good.
Ma'am, can you see Jenny?
Arfin, very good. Parvana, very good. Janita, yes, very good. Risa, very good. Fling to throw something after, before. Okay, very good, fantastic. Good job. Aryan, very good. Dia Denny, very good. Agnes, very good. Niranjan, very good. Anna Mary, hold the book properly. Rashid, very good. Tiva is showing me something, but I cannot see it. Nora, very good. Heaven, bring it closer. Okay, Suhana, yes. Nora, yes, I said. Risa Rose, okay, very good. Niharika, very good. Tiva, I cannot see it clearly, but she is showing something. Felix, bring it closer. Okay, Felix. There are still some of you who have not done the work. Why?
I didn't see the message.
That's not a very good excuse. Don't give excuses.
Ma'am.
Don't give excuses. Check the messages regularly. You all know that it is revision time now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you are expected to revise
Yes.
in 3rd standard now.
Yes.
Okay? Please follow the instructions.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, those who have done, very good. Those who have not done, please try to be regular in the work that you are given. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Let us revise. Today I will be sending the revision test. Still I am giving you some time. Those who have not done the work, please do it before evening.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
you see Aryan?
Yes, Aryan. Show again, Aryan. Not you see. Did you see? Ma'am, did you see Aryan's work?
Ma'am.
Okay, yes, Aryan. Aryan, very good.
Ma'am.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Study and send, ma'am. WhatsApp group.
Okay. Now, what is the meaning of budded? Riza, the meaning of budded.
Newly flower.
Newly flowered. Very good. The meaning of budded is newly flowered. Okay. Krishna Raj, meaning of quite. Quite. Quite.
Silent.
Quite. Quite.
Almost silent.
Yes, very good. Almost. That's enough. Almost. Quite. Quite. Quite means almost. Okay, thank you. Arfin, meaning of slyly.
Secretively.
Secretively. Fantastic. Rida, meaning of fling.
To throw something across.
Very good. Anamika, meaning of wee. W-E-E. Wee.
Small.
Very small. Wonderful. Okay. Suhana, read the first question and tell me the answer.
Imagine that the child in the poem become a chamber flower.
Became.
Became a chamber flower. What would happen if the child became a chamber flower? He would stay in the
He would.
stay in the wind with
Laughter.
laughter and dance upon the
Newly.
budded leaves.
Yes, and dance upon the newly budded leaves. He would shake in the wind with laughter and dance upon the newly budded leaves. Okay, very good, Suhana. Thank you. She gave me the complete answer. Wonderful. Anna Mary, read the second question.
Ma'am,
Yeah. What would
the child do on the top of the tree? The child would
laugh
laugh to himself and fly, watching his mother at work.
Yes, very good. The child would laugh to himself and slyly watch his mother at work. Okay, very good, my dear. Thank you. Amaya, the third one.
Ma'am, what would the child do when the mother read the Ramayana?
When the mother reads the Ramayana. When the mother... okay. What would the child do when the mother reads the Ramayana?
Child
Would?
the child do when the mother read the Ramayana?
It's not read, my dear. What would, past tense, right? What would the child do when the mother read? R-E-A-D. It is in past tense form, so it should be read as R-E-A-D, read. The spelling is the same, but depending upon the usage and the tense, we have to change the pronunciation. Okay, when it is in past tense, the past tense of will is would. So in this question, would is used, right? That means the tense is past tense. So this word R-E-A-D must be read as R-E-A-D, read.
Read.
Read. Yes.
read
Read
the Ramayana.
Yes, very good.
The child would throw his tiny shadow onto the page of the Ramayana where his mother was reading.
Where his mother was reading. Okay, okay. Okay, very good. Thank you. Parvana, please keep it away and pay attention here. Aryan, continue reading the fourth one.
What would the child do when the mother went to the cowshed?
Mm.
The child would suddenly drop onto the earth again.
Again, okay, very good. Now, Ishan, opposite of quiet. Opposite.
Almost.
No, quiet. Opposite I am asking, not meaning.
No.
Opposite.
Noisy.
Noisy. Very good. Opposite of quiet is noisy. Okay, thank you. Aiden Rojo, opposite of what? Wet. Opposite of wet.
Dry.
Dry. Okay, very good. Raman,
Yes,
opposite of after.
ma'am.
Raman,
Yes, ma'am.
opposite of after. Sorry? After. What is the opposite? You have written and learnt. I saw that in your book. What is the opposite of after?
Friend.
After. After this class, you have a maths class.
Yes.
After. What is the opposite of after? Before. Yes. Raman, what is the opposite of after?
Before.
Before. Yes. Keep it in mind. Okay. Thank you. Heaven, opposite of tiny. Tiny. Opposite of tiny.
Sure.
Tiny. Tiny means very small.
Huge. Big. Very big.
What is another word for very big?
Huge.
Huge. Yes, huge. Understood, Heaven? Huge. H-U-G-E. Huge. Huge. Okay. Then Rashid, past tense of shake. Spelling?
S-H-O-O-K.
Yes, S-H-O-O-K. Shook. Very good. Arfin, past tense of come.
Came.
Spelling?
C-A-M-E.
Okay, very good. Agnes, past tense of fling. Spelling?
S-L-U-N-G.
Fantastic. Okay. Serafina, past tense of grow. Past tense of grow.
Grew.
Spelling? Spelling?
G-R-E-W.
G-R-E-W. Grew. Okay. Very good. My dear students, are you able to remember what all we have learned?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Aiden, your brother also wants to learn. Tell him he is too young to learn all that now. Okay, we will take him later when he grows up a little more. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so my dear students, in the evening, I will be sending the link for the revision test of lesson number 3. I still give you some more time. Those who have not written and learned, please do it sitting now. After this class, sit, write and learn, and then only get up from your place and go. Did everybody understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Understand. Yes.
Okay, okay, very good. So it is time for me to wind up the session here. Thank you very much.
Ma'am, thank
See you in the
you,
next
ma'am.
class.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.